everybody, and welcome to today's episode. We are on the 10th episode, and I know that seems such a silly thing to be excited about, but we are finally into the double digits. I am so excited. And as you can see behind me, I have been working on extending our little cobble floor from over there. I did this all yesterday. I still have just a little bit to do, but just this much I think took me 2.5 hours to do, which isn't too bad. And if we come over here, you can see all the shulker boxes that I had that was holding all the cobblestone. So 9 shulker boxes of cobblestone slabs. That is what this, from this line all the way down there is 9 boxes of full stacks of slabs. And in this shulker box right here is all the slime balls that I have collected from having to fight them while putting this floor down. And like I said, we have just a little bit more to do, but I am not doing that right now, and I'm down to 1 rocket, so we're gonna land right here. But this is how much we have left, and don't let that small amount of slimes fool you. That is nothing compared to what I have seen, what I saw yesterday. I'll put in some screenshots that I took of the slimes and of the little baby slimes. I had little baby slime armies. But we're going to be stopping at this line right here, and all of this is going to be medieval territory. And this area, I still don't know what we're going to do. I was thinking about doing kind of like a Viking theme, but I feel like it's just so It's just so close to medieval theme that I feel like it might look too similar. But you never know, we'll see. I was in the process yesterday of getting some resources together to make decorations. Oh, I'm missing my bed. So in this box, it's going to be decorations for outside the honey farm. And in this box is very kind of exciting for me. We're going to be putting trees around the church. And I'm going to be using the mangrove roots because they look like dead leaves. And I was thinking about using nether brick wall and fence for the tree trunk. I also have some dark oak in there as well, just to add some variety. Not that you can really tell. Well, I don't know about other people, but it's very hard for me to tell the difference between these two. They honestly look exactly alike to me. Yesterday, I also went ahead and decorated the outside of the church. It looks a bit busy, but I think it looks a lot better than what it had been. It did look pretty naked to begin with, and I had experimented a little bit with putting glass over here to maybe like add a different color, and it did not look good because it doesn't have that opaqueness to it. And you could just see right through the glass and see the glowstone, which I didn't want. I wanted, this pretty amber color, but not really being able to see the glowstone. I also added these 2, altar things in the back. And I also changed this floor pattern right here. If you remember in the last episode, it kind of dipped. So I just added full blocks just so that I didn't have to dip every time I walked over it. But I added these in the corners and I think they turned out pretty good. I like how it connects with these window things. And I added a bit of color with the terracotta, and our little candles are lit. But one thing that I noticed, I was going to put a pillar in this corner, and when I went to do it over here, there is a 2 wide space and not a 1 wide space. So somehow I got the measurements wrong on this church. I I don't know what I did. Unless it's because it's because this wall has an actual center versus this wall has the two space door, and that's what I worked off of on this wall, but on this wall I worked off of the center because the doors back here have this center in between them. But I really don't know. I don't know what happened. So I didn't put the pillar because it would just look so weird versus having, you know, I mean, if you don't think about it, you can't really notice. I mean, this whole church isn't actually centered, like I said, with, or at least with the door, because everything, the pews and the podium are centered off of that wall. But like I said, this wall doesn't have a center. Or it does, but, you know, 2-door wide center. But today we're going to work on the decorating of outside of the honey farm, and we'll pop in real quick to see how it's doing. And if we have enough time, I want to get started on the little farm that's going to go back there. We're going to be putting a little, like, a farmhouse shed back there. So I'm very excited for that. So let's just pop in and see how this is doing. And it's doing wonderful. I am going to turn the volume down though, so that, in this one, so that we don't have to listen to the redstone ticking as much. I don't wear headphones while I play, so I don't have to listen to it, but I don't want to have it playing in the background of the video. That would be annoying. Okay, so we're gonna pull out our equipments. I need to go grab the bed real quick. Or we have a bed over here. Let's grab that one. I'm almost convinced myself I just need to put a bed in every building so I have a bed when I need it. Okay, so we're gonna put this bed right here and then just reset our spawn. And we're just going to grab a bunch of this stuff. Oh, well, we're gonna grab all of it. So I'm thinking I want to put some like dirt paths right here, like what we have right here. And especially because it would kind of continue on. We could make it to where it continues on. I could probably go get some acacia fencing real quick. But we're going to do that on that side. And while I was editing my last video, I had an idea that we can try. I don't know why I didn't think about it when I was building the other day, but let's do it like right here, I guess. What if we did it like that? Okay, well, it's not going to be right up against the building. Okay. We'll do it one out. Okay. Like that. I think that would work a lot better for the silo, and then we could do one on this side. Do that. I think that would work out so much better, and then I can put a stair here and here to kind of curve it off, and I think that would work out a lot better. And I'm also thinking about putting a like windmill right here. So that's going to be exciting as well, but I think that pattern is going to work out perfectly and be a good size to the building. So we'll do that. But we're going to go ahead and get started on our little beehive decorations and the ground. So I'm just going to kind of look at this one. Okay. And we're just going to kind of continue it. I don't think I mentioned it earlier either, or in a different episode, but I put the brown carpet down, and it has helped. I haven't seen any slimes spawning over on that side. I think I had a small one spawn over there, but it hasn't been nearly as bad as what it had been, which is what my goal was. Okay, so now we're just gonna do it randomly. I have some coarse dirt here. I have some gravel. I need to make some more coarse dirt, but I don't want to make too much because I want to have some gravel left over. So we're just gonna do it like I've done it before and just kind of randomize it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna place down the gravel pieces that I have, just so that I don't have to go back and put them in after I've put dirt into the ground again. And since I only have a few pieces, it's not gonna take that much time. I am going to take the oak planks and put them on the spots where I want the beehives to sit. So I think one, no, that's too close, hang on. We'll put one there, put one there, one there, one there, and one right there. Yeah, that works, okay. So then we're just gonna fill with dirt and then quickly spawn proof it. We already had a slime spawn, which is okay. And I left this area kind of empty because remember, we're gonna be putting our silos there. And then I'm just gonna correct a couple of these boxes right here. I wanna add a little more to this side right there. And that's fine. Maybe add one right there. Add some there. I'm gonna put some podzol down as well. Maybe right there. Oh, we could put the podzol like right here too, to show that the ground is wet right there. Put one right here maybe. Come over here, we'll put one here. And that's all we have. Okay, that's okay. So now we're just gonna put the fences down and the llama doesn't have to, you know, connect or anything. It's just to kind of rope off the passage. So now we're going to put our beehives, but we're going to make like little smoker areas. And we're just going to plop some trapdoors around it. We're gonna put dirt down first, put the trapdoors, put the beehive, take the dirt out, and then put the, there we go, just like that. Okay, so we're gonna put the dirt down, we're gonna put the trapdoors around it. We're gonna put the beehive on top. I want this one to face this way. We'll take the dirt away and then put the campfire. And there we go. Perfect. And it adds movement and it's perfect. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do is put our lanterns on top of the fence post. Put one here. Then there. Put one right there. And then one right here. I think I want to put some flowers over here as well, just because we have the beehives. There aren't going to be any bees in these beehives. They're just for decoration, but it doesn't hurt to add some flowers. Oop. Just for decoration as well. So I'm just going to put maybe, put a blue one there, a blue one there, a blue one there, and a blue one right there. And we'll put a white one there. And there. There. And let's put one right there as well. There we go. There's one side decorated, and I love how it turned out. I might need to extend this dirt area just a wee bit so it blends more in. But we're gonna work on the silo area now. So we're gonna start it off with brick. And I think just having 2 would be good. Just like that. And just like that. So see, yeah, okay. Perfect. So we're just going to go up real quick. I don't think they need to be really tall. Okay, we have the structure's done. Now we just have to do the roof. Okay, so there is the silo roof's done. I know it doesn't look amazing, but I tried different types of roofs, and this is what I ended up on. I don't think it looks terrible. It doesn't look, great or anything. But I didn't want to make them too much taller, and I couldn't just put, 2 blocks on top with stairs around. So I made this just one roof to go over both of them. I have little lights hanging from the inside, and I have some little windows right there. And I don't think it turned out terrible. Like I said, it doesn't look super good, especially from this angle. You gotta go. Yeah, look from this angle, it looks pretty okay. It looks bulky is what it looks, but I've messed around with it for quite some time, and I think I'm gonna leave it like this. But I am going to decorate around it, and I'm thinking of doing a little tulip garden. So I think that would look good. That there, put water there, and that above it. Oh, I need a hoe. We'll grab some more water too. Okay, so I think I want to be careful as to not do the coarse dirt. We're gonna put a little fence around. Okay, put that one there. Then we'll make a small one right here maybe. We'll put our water here. Make sure there's no coarse dirt. So we need to redo this little pathway right here just around it, but I think I'll wait to do that when we make the windmill over here. But I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so that's what this side looks like. It doesn't look too bad. And the other side is definitely the better looking side. But it looks pretty good too. Oh, we gotta put our honey blocks on this building. Let me grab some honey. Now where should we put them? Maybe just up on that top part right there? Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm just gonna put the bottles back into the little system. There we go. Okay, next project. So I think the first thing we're gonna do is the fencing that goes around the farm, and thankfully it's just jungle wood. I do not remember what I had in mind with these blocks. So hopefully it comes back to me. I'm assuming I wanted to build an oak and acacia house to go with this. What I am thinking of doing is having the little house like in the middle and then the farm around it. So we're gonna go ahead and just put the fence up because it's only gonna be the two like right here and then down there. I'm trying to decide if I want to put a little walkway to go from basically that area through this area. I wouldn't do it in the walkway we've been having. I think I would want to do it in a like a dirt path kind of through a garden. I think we could do it. We'll see. Let's just get the little fence up and then we'll go from there. So it's just 3 apart and a log, and then the log is 3 high. 1, 2, 3. And I think we'll put the entryway right here. Perfect. I'm gonna sleep real quick. Or not. I'll go ahead and do this then. Okay, now can I sleep? There we go. Okay, oh my, that scared me. Come here, little zombie. Where did you even come from? Where did you spawn from? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the same at the end real quick. Just so I have my barrier up. Oh my goodness, this is so long. Okay, and again, 1, 2, 3, then 3 up, and then that will be our, whoop, that's not up, that will be the entrance part. I put the jungle slabs on the bottom half of the block to make sure nothing spawns on top of them. Okay, then as you can see, we do have moss carpet and lanterns on top. So I think just the lanterns will go on because we'll put like a little archway on top of there. We'll go and get lanterns in a bit. Let's put the little archway up here, and I'm just going to get some stairs. Definitely didn't need 52. That's okay. So we're just gonna hop on up. Oh, I kind of like how that looks actually. Oh, we're gonna leave that. Okay. And now we're just gonna rinse and repeat. Stair. Stair. And plank on the bottom. Perfect. Oh, that looks so cool. I've never done like an archway that has pieces that stick up, so I think that looks cool. It signifies that this is a different area as well. So we're just going to get started on the house now. So I'm going to put all the jungle away. I'll come back for the moss. Okay, I'm going to go get some spruce because I think I want to put spruce over here. And we'll grab the lanterns while we're over here. So kind of like in the middle. It doesn't have to be perfectly in the middle. Maybe like right here. So I'm gonna just put down my bed real quick and my workbench right here. And this is where we're gonna work. So I don't want it to be huge. It's just gonna be a cute little house. I think I'll go wide versus tall. We're gonna do oak for the walls and then spruce for the roof. I think it would be better not to use acacia or jungle since this is made out of those materials. So we're just gonna go that wide. No. That wide. Yeah, okay, we'll go that wide. And then not too wide that way. Okay. I think that works out good. Like I said, it's not going to be huge. Yeah, I think that's a good size. We're going to do an off-center door, but we're going to off-center it to this side. Because I normally off-center it to the right. We'll put a plank. Oh, I didn't. Oh, no, I do have the door. Cool. There we go. So now we're just going to add the wall. And then I'm going to go back through and add some texturing because I like to make things difficult. Okay, so there's the walls all nice and textured, and now we're going to add the roof to it. Okay, cool. Now we just have to bring it off of the building. This is the same roof as what we just did on the honey farm, only I can figure it out now. There we go. Okay, so now we're just going to finish it off. I might put logs for that block instead of planks though, so that when it goes through the building, we'll have that like little log pattern. Okay, so there's the roof, and now we just have to add that part. I went ahead and added dark oak on the ends just to add a little dimension to it, a little texturing. I think I might do it along, no, we'll leave it like this. Okay, hold on. Maybe we just do like a couple in. Like it's wet wood. Okay. Like that. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna add the blocks right here, and I think we're just going to do that, and then we'll put that right there. I'm going to strip that one, but I'm going to add that right there and strip that. Okay, now we do it on the other side. So we do need to add some windows. Definitely. But I'm gonna do it from the inside. Hopefully there's nothing spawned. Okay. We're gonna do one right there. One right there. We'll do a 4-1 right there. And a 4-1 right here. And I'm just going to use regular glass panes. And then I'm gonna add a lantern on the ends here. Okay, then we can do, oh, I got some, cool. We're gonna just put some oak trapdoors on the sides. Okie doke. So now we're just going to do a floor. So for the floor, I'm just going to use the logs and just make a little, this kind of pattern. Hopefully I have enough spruce. Oh, perfect. I had just enough spruce. And then, oh, nope, that's not what we want. And then I'm just gonna strip it. There we go. Now we got a floor. We're gonna put some light up. We're gonna hang it from the ceiling up there. We got some little lights in here, and then we can put some shelving up, and I'll grab some decorational stuff. Do some that. So then we can put some, let's do some barrels and some of these. We'll put the chest on this one. Then we'll put a barrel and put the barrels right there. There's our little garden shed done. We have our little bed with a little divider. Got some storage, got enough bookshelves to last a lifetime. And we got some seats. So now, let's sleep. Okay guys, we are done with the farm and I'm gonna give you a quick little tour. It turned out wonderfully. It's so adorable. It's exactly what I wanted. So let's take a look. We have the pathway connected to our other pathways and it's on both sides. And here we have our little dirt path. And here is all of the wheat. We have a pumpkin farm, which is producing very nicely. And we have a watermelon farm. And it is also producing nicely. But this is it. It looks wonderful. It is exactly what I wanted. And like I said, the pathway connects on this end as well. And it is adorable. I love how it turned out. And we've already seen inside the house, but we have a little pathway that then leads up to the house. And we got a bunch of lanterns around just to light the place up so that it's not super dark. And the watermelon and pumpkin farm, I just got off of Minecraft Wiki. So you can just look it up if you want like an aesthetic farm. It's obviously not automatic. But we're going to take a look from up here. I love how it turned out. It was exactly as I envisioned. So I'm very happy with it. Our little dirt pathway is just coarse dirt, regular dirt, and mud. I believe this is packed mud and then this is regular mud. And we just did the same, just random breaking of the blocks and then just placing them down randomly as well. And like I said, I have these little lights all throughout so that it lights the area up at nighttime. And I will show you a night clip here in a second. And here it is at night. It looks just as cute as it does in the daytime. And we have the lights on the wall over there just so that it doesn't look so dark when it is night. I don't think any mobs would spawn over here, but just in case, we don't want it to be super dark. And we'll do a little flyby during the night because I think it looks nice as well at night. Oh, and it's raining. Well, that's alright. And that's what it looks like at night, all lit up. And like I said, I just love it. You can tell I am just happy with how this turned out. I'm hoping that in the future we can get an automatic pumpkin and melon farm, maybe put it in one of the houses over there. But for now, this little farm works perfectly. And when we do get the automatic farm set up, these farms will be purely aesthetic. And I think that's what we'll keep this wheat farm as. I just have to stay on top of these farms, making sure I farm everything and then replant everything every time I come on. And that's going to be the end of this episode. If you have made it this far, thank you so much. This is the 10th episode, and we didn't do anything super exciting, but I did have fun with decorating the honey farm and making this little farm area over here. And we gotta decorate that area next. But thank you for sticking around, and thank you for watching this video. If you have not, go ahead and subscribe. If you liked what you saw and you liked the little town that we're in, go go ahead and subscribe to see how we progress, because we are almost finished with this town called Grafton, and we will be moving on to the medieval town, which is just beyond this wall. Well, we got to put the little tree divider in first. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you guys next week. A do 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 ba 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 ba.